Yeah, pushes up. White's gonna cut.
Maybe the white would prepare for something.
Yeah. And then Atari extend. And then so there's still some unfinished business on the right side, right? Because I would be pretty worried if if white cuts here and then puts the 3 stones in jeopardy, because I think part of the reason white made a tiger's mouth, right, was to live. So when you make a tiger's mouth like that, it enhances your chances of living. But there is quite some aji, as we talked during the break. You said to me there's a lot of stuff, right, on the right side.
And white went to.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
So they're gonna start a ko.
I think.
And then. So wedge. Yeah.
Take it back.
And yeah, black's gonna fight a ko threat. So this is actually the fun part, right? We when there's a ko fight going on, there's a rule in Go that states you cannot take back immediately. You have to find somewhere else so that your opponent can respond, and then there's not an infinite loop going on, right? So you actually try to find things your opponent has to respond to, and then hopefully they do respond, and then you can take back the ko. So this is actually a pretty thrilling part. I wonder. Oh, okay. Wow. Now we're seeing another trade.
Did not respond. So.
Yeah, just taking. Oh, that's super big though, right? Is this like that?
I think no. We can see.
Yeah.
Because if it's that, I think the black 黑就是棋子无法。如果他死的话，这棋还挺吓人。就如果
I don't know. Yeah, I think if black is dead, then this game is over.
Like that.
For sure.
I think maybe it's just my thing. So how to kill it?
Yeah. Okay, and then this means that there should be something, right? Oh, black can play here. So
if the 就如果点这儿，应该是杀不死，我感觉至少应该是没法进杀。So you have how to kill.
Seems difficult because I mean, if white can capture this stone, right?
And
I mean, then that's an eye.
So 黑3口子 1 2 3 and 1 2.
Yeah. That's pretty clear.
如果这里有个子儿的话，那就如果这棋是这样，那这棋估计就是死了。
Well, because there's no sente here, right?
Yes. And
also when you have a stone here, we can just play this out. If white does have a stone, then it actually changes the outcome of the capturing race, right? Because then, if you go in, then now actually it's 2 versus 2.
Yes. 2 and 2.
Then we just die.
Yeah.
The game's over. I think so that stone does make a difference because black is playing a bump outside, just trying to get the sente.
Yes.
I think asking white a question, right? Are you gonna try to kill me? And white says, well, I will try. And then okay.
哦，黑的是白的立了一个。
Ah, okay, I see.
白的立。
Yeah, we missed that one.
然
So
后黑棋换。
white's gonna play here.
就如果白棋挡住，那黑棋随便转一个就活了，随便走一个就活了。
Yeah, that's gonna be too easy.
Yes.
So okay, this means black has to probably run out.
Yes.
Or try to make some living shape here. Is that what happened?
应该是活了，或者打。
Oh, it's still alive? Okay. So wait a second. So this is already 2 eyes?
I think so. Maybe if the.
Yeah. Because I mean this shape looks super tricky.
Maybe
And then that's alive, right? Or is that a bulky 5 shape? That looks tricky.
Let me see.
Oh, I can use Atari, right?
不是
Or
打
is
劫
this
吧
turn?？
就是感觉是打劫。我看怎么。
Yeah. How about that one?
好像是。
It really looks like a ko. It seems like a ko, but at the same time.
Maybe 打结吧，应该是。
Oh, that. So you make a ko this
我看
way?
一下，我看一下。
Oh wait, then it's a ko, right?
打结吧，哎，这样不是摇头结了吗
But it's like a double ko. It's just super funny.
Okay, just
Oh, just this one.
yeah.
Because now Weiqi cannot come back, right?
Yes.
So that's certainly gonna be a ko. Weiqi can't just cancel this. And then Black's gonna come here.
And just
That's a ko. Okay. Yeah,
黑
why
棋
didn't?
可以往外跑，就是有外面的色彩。Black can
Okay.
maybe outside.
I mean, also not to mention, if Black runs out, there's actually a cutting point now, right? So that's actually a weakness for White to worry about. Okay. Yeah, White actually didn't answer in that area. White just tanuki'd. White just played away.
也许白棋可能就认为现在开劫的话劫材不够吧，我觉得可能是这样。
Okay, so
因为黑棋往外跑的话 if the black went outside， 就有很多的劫材嘛。
that's also really big, right?
Yeah.
It
It's
actually
really big.
fixes against that weakness.
So if you didn't go, maybe I think something like that. I think it's really big.
Right. Okay, we'll just speed through the game a little bit more. I think they're almost at 300 moves. I really want. I think they're just gonna play out until the end. But just to be clear, this game will actually determine who goes on to play. I think the winner of I forgot who it's gonna be. Wait, no, yeah, it's Galaxy. It's Galaxy versus. Man, I forgot the draw. I'm really not doing the homework. Anyway, this is like the bottom half of the draw, and so if they win, then they get to semifinals. That's at least what I know.
But something we say is just our own perspective, maybe. Yeah. And
So
黑棋冲就是为了，相当于如果冲到这下的话，就可以往外走，就不用担心这边。
okay.
白贴 really big。就
And then
and then I think this is big too。如果不走的话，白棋可能会长一个或者就感觉这边阵势很大，就这边感觉有20-30路呀。
So even though Black lived, first of all, White cut this stone off,
Yes.
right? And this is getting larger, as you said.
Yes.
And
So black is their place, and I think 这什么可能现在白棋好玩。
so you like White again?
Yeah. I like
Okay.
white.
Your story is changing. All right, we'll get to the end, I guess. First of all,
But it's just I like white, but I don't know.
yeah, it's a matter of opinion. However, before you do that, of course, Black's gonna attach, and then White has to live. Actually, this area is not alive.
Yes.
Black can really come here and play the Kusumi, and then the
Yeah.
whole thing is that.
So
So
the black can
yeah.
if the white don't respond, and this is not will be that.
That's just one eye, right?
Yes, just one.
And you need two eyes, of course. Make a group that's unconditionally alive. So this is urgent, right? White has to do this.
Yeah.
Like this, that's big and favorable, but that's urgent. So White has to always take the more urgent move,
Yes.
which is usually it's related to the life and death of one group. And this is it's really nice if you get it right. Sometimes you actually do have to sacrifice a group to get ahead, but in this case that's really big.
There are many things which is big, but you should choose the most urgent.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Black did that. That's also huge. I
So
thought White.
maybe if
Yeah.
white don't maybe he.
Oh, just poking the elephant's eye, right?
Yeah. I think it's big too. And but twist the in. So black maybe should respond.
Is that Sente? Does Black have to respond to this?
I think yeah. Because 不印也可以，就不印会不会有搜刮的手段之后搅上？
I mean, to me, it's like kind of worrying, right? Because if black doesn't respond, then this whole group could be in danger.
Yeah. 可能也不是特别的着急。
So I mean,
看他们想
it's black. Oh well, of course.
可能也不是特别。
Why would you respond? Why would you ever respond to anything? That has some value though, right? Because then you can push, and then you can actually slice off those 4 stones over there.
And just this is and this is that. So it's ready too.
So
他们怎么什么都不印？
yeah, they're not.
They don't
Nope,
want to.
they're not having
respond.
it. They're not responding to anything.
Yeah.
Usually when you see like an AI game, it's a pretty huge, just Tanuki fest.
Yeah.
It's a festival of just not responding to your opponent whatsoever.
It's different with us. Human beings.
Yeah. Well, because I think first of all we invest effort into our moves, right? And then we think, well, we shouldn't really just throw them away.
Yeah.
Right, that wouldn't be a smart investment of our stones, but I think in the eyes of these programs, they're always, discardable. You can just throw them away if the board position requires you to, right? It might look important, but we still have to find out, of course, what's happening in the center.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll just do that. We'll just do that for a little bit more.
他们思维好跳跃。
So just by the way, just a quick thing. We are actually having some trouble connecting to the chat right now. So if you have some questions for us, please send to Be Hidden. That he's one of our mods right now in Twitch chat. As you can tell, the internet here is not very stable. Although we are still trying to get to read Twitch chat. I would love to read our own Twitch chat. So if you have any concerns, just message him and he will relay it to us. Okay, looks like we have a result actually. LeelaZero has won.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I like.
Cool. So well, you say you like white now. Maybe it changes, right? So let's just change. Fast forward to the end, and see what really happened here.
先手便宜。跑出来这块，而且跑出这块同时也对黑棋这3个子造成一些压力。后控的同时，哦，还是3个。
Yeah, that's just a really important group, I think.
Yes.
And then, what's gonna fix?
Oh, I think maybe we human beings would not play in that way.
There's gonna be lots of oohs and ahs throughout this entire weekend.
If you think I would just.
Okay.
This way. 这感觉确实是。
And then we're gonna split.
Oh.
That's kind of nice though, because you get these sentes, right? So in the future you can block, and then probably white has to kill 3 stones, and then you get another Atari.
就是先手便宜。
And then that shape is very nice.
Yes. So white should run. And
so white definitely. White has a problem to deal with in the center at least.
Yeah.
Right.
如果黑棋冲的话，断掉。这样的话，黑棋这边的后势没有刚才那么严实。然后就比如说黑棋要长或者走这个，如果走这个的话，白可以打吃。这样的话，白棋这个就没有刚才那么危险。
Right.
所以我觉得靠一个还是好棋。还有就如果冲的话，应该可以这样。
Yeah. What about that push?
这是啥？这可能就让他跑出来了。我觉得应该就是接到这儿，接到这儿。已经就 this way we can do this way. 接受看这什么情况
Wow, can white survive that? What if black like attaches or something?
就可以从这边打出来，但不一定便宜。好像也不一定亏了，有点乱。等一下，我看，这挺乱的，这次怎么下？已经陷入到知识盲区了。
Yeah, that's pretty chaotic.
我觉得已经确实陷入到盲区，太难了。我觉得这样不好，白走一下。如果冲白就不行，看看，或者就让黑棋活吧，就让黑棋活，然后攻这一块。哦，我觉得应该是这样，可能要不就这么下，然后黑棋得拐回去，然后可能就攻。
Wait a second, there's actually a sente there, right? Like white has to
可能
respond
就
to
攻一下这，
that.
对
Yeah.
对，应该是这样。感觉好像吃不掉，有点尴尬。或者看，哦对，应该是吃不掉。对，应该吃不掉，应该就是攻这个。
Some craziness happening in the center. Just to sum it in one sentence if we can.
Yeah.
Normally we cannot. Okay, so I think black has to probably try and kill this, right?
Yes.
Can we?
黑棋肯定想吃这个。
Yeah. I mean, I just wonder who's ahead on the board right now. Maybe we should do some sort of positional analysis and find out, right? Because that's like a strategic thing. So there are some moves that are different. Like in the end game, for example, you get like one more point or 2 more points. But this is like, you know, whether I take one action or not. So
Yeah.
black, it seems that he has some stuff on the right side, but apart from that, I mean, there's not much really, right? The corner is
Yes.
rather small. Like the left side and the top side are pretty small as well. Yeah, and then white has got this area, just at a ballpark kind of glance. It would seem that black at least needs to put pressure on the white groups. So let's find out what happened here.
It's very important area now.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that mean?
So first of all, okay. So trying to get some forcing moves, right? If white Ataris, then
And
white's gonna block here.
That maybe, but maybe we'll have some 一些借用吧。我觉得可能是这个意思。我觉得对应该是应手。
Right.
应该是会有一些这边会有一些借用手。所以白棋就打下来，或者是目数上。我觉得应该就是借用，应该是借用。打下面的话，其实没有借用，打下面走。
I mean, there's always gonna be some sort of forcing move,
就是不
right?
想给借用。So,
At least not in this region, right? Because
Yeah.
the fight in the center is more important, and you don't want to give away like any free stuff, right?
yeah.
Okay. And then black's peeping here. Is there something? Is black going crazy?
是一手的都，我觉得他就是点下是个硬手。
Sure. It does make the tiger smell probably sente in the future.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so black is trying really hard to kill actually.
Yes.
And then he's gonna cut white off, and then white's gonna come out. This is pretty much a one-way street because you have to connect and Atari. Of course, we missed this earlier when we were fixing the internet, but it was pretty exciting, right? And
Yes.
it seemed for one second that white was actually in real trouble, because black has all these stones, right? And he actually managed to make, well, I cannot say a very robust kind of wall, but at least some sort of wall that's gonna help him with attacking this group in the center.
Yeah.
Right, so okay, we'll play some senseis here.
Difficult time. Or
I thought, no, you have to connect, right? You gotta connect. Okay, so white's playing one move first.
就是先交换一下。
Oh, I think there's also some kind of cutting point here though, right?
Yeah,
so
yes.
white's aiming for the cut over there.
So if you just do this, maybe I think.
Well, then you kill the groups. Well, the stones in the center probably, but then this dies. So that's not gonna be worth the trade for black.
这边很乱，我感觉这边切断了，这是什么东西？哦，这边应该没事。就是这个地方有一段，而且这有2个断点。
I mean, also this is you're right. So first of all, there are 2 cutting points, right? As you said, and
just This one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so why he? Maybe this? Oh, I think. 我觉得黑将死。Maybe black cannot connect.
So in any case, right, the connection it looks really big, but in fact maybe it might not be the largest move, right? So you have to look around, because also this is not a clean capture. By cutting, connecting the 3 stones, black doesn't magically just cut off the white stones in the center, which he's going after, because white still has a move like a Kasumi to connect right in the center. He can just do that, and then it wouldn't mean much. For black, he made like 6 points, right?
Yeah.
With the 3 stones, but okay.
And this is
black
much bigger
first.
than that one.
Yeah.
Of course. So.
White cuts anyhow, but this does help the shape in the center.
Maybe.
So.
现在可能更安全。
Right. I mean, there's actually a kind of a ladder, right? If you play here. Then if you try to cut, let's play out this variation, and then you try to cut, there's actually kind of a ladder, huh?
Yes.
So then the whole thing is just dead.
Yes.
So you cannot do that. So
Oh, if you do this one?
probably this one. I was trying to go the easy way. I don't know. But at least this is gonna make some cutting point. Okay, you're saying that this is not connectable.
But maybe I think, 但是 maybe so white one can make 2 eyes on this angle.
Okay, we have some more tenukis.
Oh, so.
And then.
Oh. So the black one when you cards the king.
And then.
Maybe there is something on that.
Some magic.
Yes.
Well, then you cannot say the 2 white stones anymore, right? In that case.
I think so. Oh, so why? 哦，就我们现在可以看出来，就前一步棋都是有用的。他 try this one or this one。也许你一开始不知道他是干什么，但下到后面会发现他别有深意。
Sure. We can always reason it out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at first, as you said, I think it's difficult to see where the aji comes from, because you would imagine that this bottom side is pretty clean, like after white connected here. So there's like nothing from the top side, but then there's something here, right, on the bottom.
So like this.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll just play it out for about like 20 minutes. That's okay, right?
Oh. 小木是什么？白的局它已经死了。Oh.
And then.
That one can't only.
Oh, white's coming in.
Yes.
So both sides, once again, Tenuki and Tenuki.
It's a big change.
Yeah. And before you know it, this entire thing is dead, and that entire thing is dead as well.
Yeah.
So okay, white. Well, this one white does have to fix, because that's actually if white doesn't do it, then you link up.
Yes.
The stones.
And this is that.
Yeah.
So white will have to.
So I mean, black surely he has to defend like that side, right? He will take some damage, because as you can see now, white's even connecting all the stones on a second line, even though he lost the ko. We just kind of assumed that it would be dead. I mean, probably black is probably gonna live, right? He can play this Atari, and he will just kill the two stones over there.
Yes. So we can see if the.
Yeah. How about this one?
And this is that.
Oh no, then we just die.
1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. This kind of stuff is actually manageable, right? We are some AI moves are hard to comprehend, but that one we can do. So there's still every bit and piece we can take from watching an AI Kifu, right? Just the same way when we watch professional games, and there's of course there's a lot of stuff that's going on, right? You don't understand, like what are they doing?
Yeah.
Are they crazy? and then you think, okay, well maybe there's some more meaning to it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you try to justify why they would play that, and then that's how you improve.
Yes.
Okay. And then let's go play Atari.
There is a big change.
Hmm.
And this I think now
Yeah.
the black one is not going to death. And it has 2 eyes.
Mhm.
This has 2 eyes.
Yeah.
So
So white's gonna connect.
差不多进入收官。
Yeah, this is the end game part. But we can maybe just take a quick look right now and see who's ahead at the moment. When we get to the right stage, maybe we can do a count.
Yes.
Oh no, there's already this exchange. Alright. So black played that.
诶，是不是少了一手
Yeah, there's this one. You missed.
？Have exchanged for.
Yeah. And then black played here to take away the eye shape.
Yes.
I mean, like white's not gonna die, of course, but just taking away some points in center. Yeah. Black takes there.
Yes.
Probably white has to connect. Yeah.
这个肯定要是
Okay.
And then.
And then, is there something?
I
Oh, wait a second. What? Wait a
let's
second.
see what happened. Also, if the go this way.
Oh no.
And if.
Yeah, there is totally something going on. But that's a ko, right? So that's not easy.
Happen.
Wait, then
打劫了，什么情况？
let's see the game. Let's see the game. Oh no, white just got cut off.
这就是打劫吗？是吗
So white died. Let's just
Let's see what happened.
yeah, let's see what happens. I think there's some complicated sequence here. And then yeah, black's gonna pull back. From our point of view, this will be incredulous, right? If you or incredible, I should say. There's already stone there, so if you let this group,
Oh, 这是有。
there's still a
There
cutting
is
point there,
something
right?
on this way, maybe.
Already cut? You can take these two off.
这好像切断了，这是好乱啊！这边发生了什么？
Yeah.
这切断了，这又是打劫应该？哎，不对，这直接死。
And then Atari, run out. Probably Atari again, right? That's another ko.
Wow, what happened? Amazing，打劫了应该是。
Oh, I love this game so much. We made such a good choice.
This game's exciting.
Yeah. I don't know how the other 3 games went, but this one certainly, it was pretty exciting.
Yes.
So what's happening now? Did they do that? Did they do that? Can we go back to the game?
Oh, they did not do that now.
Okay. Let's go back. Those two are still here. Yep. And yeah, black connected already.
真是。哦，这。
Hey, this is gonna sharpen you up for the ladies tournament. It's like watching a couple of divine games, and then when you actually play in that tournament, you're gonna feel like you embody the spirit of LeelaZero.
提这个。你们有点看不懂。我看一下。
No, I think it's setting up this, right?
Yeah.
It's setting up the weakness there, because if you push and cut, then there's like a double Atari, so it doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So why just cleaning up the Aji?
And then, maybe you can just control.
Yeah. So black has to connect, right?
Yes. And can be that way.
Yeah. Otherwise, the 2 stones just get cut off, and
Yes.
there's no more to go after.
So otherwise, if you don't do that.
We can play this out.
Yes. If you just go this and you can do this. And then they have,
the Sente.
Yeah. And it doesn't work.
So the thing is, you cannot just give up the 6 stones over there, right? Because if black takes that, even that's Sente. So white has to still fix. If black takes the stones here, right? And then white still has to fix, because otherwise black can cut.
Yes.
So that's certainly way too big of a loss for white.
It's a big loss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so let's see what's going on.
So black has to block there. I think in part to fix the problems in this area, right? Oh, you know why? Because this fixes that weakness, I think.
Really?
Right? Let's try this out now.
Yeah.
So take these off. And then and then Atari. So at least there's some pretty major algae going on here, right? And then you can actually Atari here. Well, not really, right? But then you can cut. You can take out these, which is super big, because you cannot extend. If you extend, then it's like a connect and die situation. Yes. So I read something. I can read something still. He still got it. Cool. So that's that. That's just that, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, if white has to give up the bottom side in exchange for the center, I think this is still a pretty massively good trade for black, I would imagine. So that's actually kind of taking a large endgame move and fixing the weakness at the same time. But this would mean, of course, white also gets to connect. So white's actually kind of safe here. I thought that was a pretty wonderful sequence, actually.
Yeah.
Both players going back and forth and trying to counter each other's plan. That is what high level Go is all about.
Yes.
Certainly, black takes a big point. Is there something going on there?
Oh.
White's gonna cut. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, 这个大节了！我这个真的 it's so exciting.
There's another Ko?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Like that.
Oh, I see. So that.
It just like that.
And this one is actually, I mean, it's kind of related to life and death of this group as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, but maybe this is 先手四，应该是死不了。
Oh, okay, that's Sente. So that's all right. I see. But still, I mean that area.
It's very big. It's very big.
Yeah, like if white wins the code, then white kills the 5 stones there, and then we have, code threats galore in the area. So this is very exciting. Yeah. Let's play until the finish. I want to see the end of this now.
Okay.
I know normally, right, there are some games, and you get to a point if we're just kind of stagnating, and you're like, this game is kind of over. But then this one, I would really love to do like a review of this at some point if we have any time here, but we're just gonna play until the end. So that's a co-threat because probably the corner, right? Yeah, also pretty big. And then, just blocking here. Threatening the life and death. Yeah. So white has to make 2 eyes? Yeah?
Yes. To find enough eyes.
Like fixes. Interesting that he fixed here instead of this one, huh?
Maybe 这少点劫财吧，我觉得。
This one feels like there would be more code threats, but this one has fewer. Yeah. So white has to live. Okay, black's gonna take back. This makes a lot of sense actually. And white's gonna cut, and black will take. Take back, and black's gonna go for a corner. White should connect. Speaking of codes, I remember there was at one point there was this rumor that AlphaGo didn't know how to play Ko, right?
Yeah.
So during the LeelaZero match, everyone was like, play some Kos, and then maybe use the complication to wreck the brain of AlphaGo, but that totally didn't happen. It was unintimidated, and yeah, in the end, it was a very resounding victory in that game 3. So they're really good at finding code threads.
Yeah.
Which is it's incredible, right? When you learn Go, like find the art of finding code threads is a very human thing. Like because you have to really judge like what area is the largest, right?
Yes.
Not only do you have to play out the variations and the sequences after that, you have to really think like whether this is larger or not, right? So, White's gonna find a code thread and take back. I mean, it's like a minor bad code thread, but at this point, I mean, White's just gonna try to win big co, so it doesn't care. Okay, Black takes Tommy.
Both have that many.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, White just blocks because there's some endgame, right? So White did gain something. Yeah, White is.
Oh.
So White is Atari.
This is a code? Maybe one's cat did.
Yeah, but that's like a. Isn't it? Yeah,
There
I thought.
is not a code. Why white cat did? So
Yeah.
if you do it and. I think.
Well, then you can still cut, right?
Oh, both.
You can still cut.
Yeah. Cut.
Yeah.
And there's not a code now.
Sure. Well, this is just
This
dead.
is dead, just
Okay, so yeah, it was a code thread.
Oh.
Yeah, Black's gonna
So
block,
it's coming to
On
the
A.
end.
and then this is alive. Atari connect. Push. Yeah, that's a big point. I mean, also White can get something, right? There's some minor stuff like White can squeeze and take a small one. So yeah, White just pulls back. This is really big too.
Yeah.
I mean, if Black
Really
takes
big.
the one
This
stone.
is really big.
Yeah. Okay. So we're approaching the finish now.
Yes.
I think all that's left are
not
just
much change now.
yeah. Yeah, that's also big. White's gonna. Oh, there's not a code, right? No, wait. Yes? No? Maybe?
Maybe yes, but
What?
why? Why not?
Well, for one reason, there's not a lot of code threads Black can
Yeah, maybe
offer,
maybe
right? White has
yes.
some local code threads.
Maybe there's some code.
Yeah,
但是黑子
yeah.
觉得节猜不够，但我觉得这个节
I also don't think Black has enough code threads at this point.
just don't
Right.
want to have code.
And then, yeah.
Oh, it's really big too.
So just polishing off the end now. So how about let's do this. How many points does each side have right now?
Oh, we can have a quick look. Maybe
Sure.
just
Because I mean, at this point, there's not many things that will change, right?
yeah.
Like Black already captured all the stuff he wanted, and there are no more like life and death conflicts. So I think we can just probably call it.
We can have a look at each part. Maybe this
Sure.
part. This is 9, and this is 9. Here and 7. Maybe there's 22 here.
Okay.
9, 22, and this we can 这怎么变？
Well, just do like a ballpark. You don't have to be super accurate. But
Maybe
just
80? 18.
Wait. Okay, 18 for black.
18.
Oh, 18 for white. Okay,
9.
22.
And
Yeah. So it's 49. It's been a while since I counted in my game. Normally I don't count. I'm just like, yeah,
14,
whatever,
14.
man. Just play. Doesn't matter.
6. Yes. And 20
So-
and
55, right?
让我加一下，有个 edit。
Yeah. Yeah, 18 plus 22, right?
Maybe
Competition mode right
about
now.
Approximately is 70.
Oh, 70. Okay, 70 points. So what about black? Well, just to clarify for those of you out there, we didn't really get to, talk about the rules yet.
10?
We have Chinese Komi, so this is like 7.5 Komi. Black would need, I think, 78 points if white had 70 in the end, to win. So, I mean, at first glance, it seems like
22 and 10.
22 and 10. Okay. And then
18.
okay.
22 and 10 is 40, 50.
So adding everything up, right? This area, that corner, and this has been reduced, but
I think
there's still
maybe
some points.
74.
70, but it's like not enough for the Komi, right?
Yeah, so the
Okay.
white win.
So white probably wins, and I think that was the result in the end. I don't think there is much variation now. So we'll just say that white won this game. But what a match! Because we had so many co-fights.
Yeah.
We had a pretty fun time trying to analyze what was going on here. And with the AI stuff, you never know, right? Like first of all, they tanuki each other like crazy. Because they never respond to each other's moves, and then there's actually a lot of reading, right? For example, every small detail. I think especially when you get to the high level, right? Then that's when you start appreciating the detail of every small exchange, right?
Yeah. Like this one and this
Yeah.
one. Yes.
So for example, when you really need that exchange and you make that later, it might not work, right?
Yes, it may not respond.
Yeah, because then something else might be more important.
Yes.
So the timing of those really small moves is important.
Yeah.
So, what would you say was the highlight of this game? What would be your favorite part?
Maybe about this way. Other. 就是这回词公主
Okay.
So the white one went to eat the black one went to eat the white one, and the white one want to make two eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that was really
there
awesome.
ma-
That was
many-
like
many-
amazingly exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting, I think.
And also
And
there's a lot of stuff.
Many big change.
Because usually in human games, right, when you have that side, like it's not really gonna change very dramatically.
Yes.
We all thought this was gonna be one of White's largest areas, and then it got invaded, and then Black killed all these stones, right? But there's also some trade in the center. I think when we're ahead, right, it's really hard to make those decisions because then you think, oh, it's super risky. But of course,
It's
with
not
AI,
easy for us to control the train, maybe.
yeah. So with stronger reading, maybe you will be possibly taking on more risks, which you wouldn't think are doable when you didn't read out so many sequences. But I mean, for both of these programs, they're very, very strong, right?
Yeah, they're strong in calculation.
I think actually Globis-AQZ won like one more game in the preliminaries. We had 5 rounds yesterday, and I think they actually won like 4 games out of 5. So I was actually kind of tipping Globis a little bit more because LeelaZero I think won 3 games out of 5. But yeah, this is very close level, right? So I don't think there's a lot of difference. All of them are incredibly strong. They're up there in the clouds, and of course our goal is not to be like the Holy Bible of all commentaries, but try to explain to you what is actually sort of going on,
Yeah.
and then try to have some fun. So hopefully, in the next session we're gonna so we will have an hour's break now. Actually, maybe like 1 hour and a half. We're gonna come back at I think 12:50, like 1 o'clock.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
probably okay. I need a break as well. It's been a very stressful morning, so yeah. I think the next round. What do we have? Oh, it's the human pair go stuff. So
Yeah.
that's probably the only human section of this weekend.
Yeah.
Because from the weekend onwards, it's only gonna be like the semifinals and the finals. So we got like 8 massive clashes between the strongest AIs of the world. I think we don't have the list yet. People are still nominating which players to take for the pair go. I'm certain that whoever plays in these matches will appreciate the opportunity. I think it's really amazing if they get to play the current best version of LeelaZero or Fine Art, right?
Yeah.
So we get to see some really nice stuff. All right. Well, in that case, it's been really fun this morning. I wanna thank you, Ziying, for coming on. I know this was actually your first ever stream,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I can tell you that when I first started streaming in 2015, I was not this good. So let me
Thank
just
you
say
very
that up
much.
front. You're doing a great job, and really, I hope you have some appetite for more games in the afternoon. We certainly benefited a lot from you reading out all the variations, and I'm just chilling out here in the background. But yeah, we're gonna try to fix some of the technical details. So I do apologize for all the small things here and there we've had, but hopefully when we come back it'll be better. If you are sticking around for the afternoon session, if you would like to manage the channel a little bit more, we can actually give you moderator rights. So just to keep everything in order, and we also need someone who could relay some questions. That would be really nice if you take some time to do that. And in the meantime, yeah, you get to watch some commentary on some of the most looked after games right now going on in the world. So yeah, we'll come back in an hour, around about an hour, and see you soon.
Yeah. See you soon.